In another video, I was talking about the breakdown of how we figure out what a time signature does and what it tells you. I kind of briefly mentioned compound time signatures that I said I would chat about at another time, and now's the time, so let's get into it. In a simple time signature, basically it's where the beats can be divided equally into two. However, we can actually split beats or multiple beats into threes as well. So let me just show you, because each note value can actually be broken down into what we call triplets, right? So let's just have a look. So the first one I'll talk about is the semi-breve, right? And if we want to split that equally into three or into a triplet, then we would have three minimums, okay? If we wanted to split a minim into triplets, we would have three crotchets, and they would have this line again with three. Now, if I just move on a wee bit, then if we want to split a crotchet into three, then we would have three quavers, again with this. Now, when I talk about splitting a beat into three, it's really the official term is three or the equivalent, right? So if I just show you what I mean there, so if we have a 3/4 bar, we could have a straight split like this. The second beat could be something like this. And the third beat could be something like this, with a rest in the middle. So let me just show you a sort of typical compound time signatures that we would see. One would be 6/8, one would be 9/8, and probably 12/8 as well. And how we divide that into beats is like this. As I said, we would split them into threes. Okay, so this is beat 1 and this is beat 2. All right. I'll not show you the other two, but they basically do the same thing. In 9/8 you would have 3 beats that are equally split into 3, and 12/8 you would have 4 beats that are split into 3 as well. Just to try and save some confusion, right, because there's a bit of a weird crossover. If we have a look at how many quavers are in 3/4 and how many are in 6/8, we actually end up with the same amount of quavers. Here we've got 6 there, and then we have 6 here. Now, the difference is the 3/4 has 3 beats in the bar, 6/8 is counted with 2 beats in the bar. So it can seem a little bit confusing, but as I said, what we want to do is we actually want to divide each beat into 3. So let me just show you what the equivalents are. You know, if we take a simple time signature and convert that into a compound time signature, what ones actually work together. First example we'll talk about is 2/4. So we know from that we've got 2 beats in the bar. Now, what that translates into, if we want to keep 2 beats in the bar, is 6/8. If we then move on to 3/4, we want to have 3 beats in the bar that are broken into 3, so 3 times 3 is the kind of maths behind it, if you like. Then that turns into 9/8. And then if I do one last one for now, 4/4, we know we've got 4 beats in the bar. If you do 4 times 3, then you end up with 12/8. If you've got any questions, just file them in below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you've got any comments or any hints and tips that would help anybody else watching the video, that'd be great. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. That'd be brilliant. One of the skills that you should learn to develop is how to translate a simple time signature into compound time signature, and you will be able to do it the other way as well, but I'm only going to cover the one direction in this particular video. It's good to be able to just look at a rhythm and say, well, if I had it in this time signature, how can I convert it into this one? So if I just show you a quick example. First one I'm going to go over is 2/4, right? So if I do something like this, we know we've got 2 beats in the bar, and then on the second beat, we've got a crotchet in the first beat, and the second beat we're going to have a triplet. I'll put in a double bar just for the sake of completeness. So from what I was saying earlier on, the equivalent time signature in compound is 6/8 because we've got 2 beats in the bar. Each beat has 3 quavers in it now. So what we do is we can do a direct conversion here and turn the crotchet into a dotted crotchet. And then we would just copy this. But because we're in 6/8, we don't need the triplet information underneath it. Okay, hopefully you found that useful today. As I said, if you've got any questions, please fire them in and let me have a wee look at them, and I shall see you in another video. Cheers.